Yo, 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 what's good, family? Welcome to another deep and dynamic episode of the Dream Hustle Podcast. It's your boy DJ Universe, and we're diving straight into the lyrical cosmos today. You ready for this? I hope you are, because we're about to break down one of the most profound tracks in hip-hop history, B.I.B.L.E, Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth, by Killah Priest, featuring GZA. Now listen, this ain't just a track, alright? Nah, it's a whole sermon, a straight-up lesson, and a journey into self-discovery. It hits you right in the soul, like a wake-up call you didn't even know you needed. This is what I love about hip-hop, when an artist takes a simple phrase, like this acronym right here, and flips it into a deep philosophy. Man, Killah Priest really outdid himself on this one, you feel me? So, buckle up, family. We're about to dissect these bars and explore the wisdom, the consciousness, and the energy that this track delivers. Let's get into it. All right, let's break it down, family. Killah Priest hits the hook with, "Life is a test. Many quest the universe." You catch that? I mean, straight up, he's saying life ain't just fun and games. Nah, it's a full-on challenge, a grind, and we're all out here, searching for something, whether it's purpose, truth, meaning, whatever. We're on this quest like seekers in a lost world. Priest is showing us like, yo, hip-hop can be that guide. When he says many quest the universe, he's talking about us. You, me, everybody trying to make sense of this chaos we live in. And the game changer is that hip-hop, our culture, becomes this vehicle to deliver knowledge, gems, straight wisdom to navigate life. Think about where hip-hop started. It was the voice of the voiceless, right? From the corners of the Bronx, turning nothing into something that the world had to feel. It gave the powerless power, gave the unheard a megaphone. Killah Priest is just taking that same spirit and saying, yo, this is scripture for the streets. It reminds us that hip-hop ain't just beats and rhymes. It's lessons. It's clarity. It's life decoded into lyrics. And you know what's crazy? This track, B.I.B.L.E, doesn't just hit hard. It resonates. It's like you listen and you feel like, yo, he wrote this for me. For anyone who's trying to figure out how to move through life's maze. That's the power of real artistry, man. All right, family, let's jump into the verses, because Killah Priest ain't playing around here. One of my favorite lines, oh man, this one hits deep. He says, knowledge this wisdom. This goes back when I was 12. I loved doing right, but I was trapped in hell. Yo, you feel that? Like, straight up, he's describing this crazy tug of war, you know? That inner conflict, wanting to do good, to rise above, but feeling stuck, like the environment, the system, even your mind is keeping you chained. This is why I love hip-hop. It's raw, it's vulnerable, and in that vulnerability, it's power. Priest is storytelling on a spiritual level right here. And then he takes it up a notch, spitting, "Does it pay to be deaf, dumb, and blind?" From a slave we was kept from the mind. Yo, let that sink in for a minute. This ain't just bars, all right? This is a wake-up call. Priest is laying down the reality, the way systems were built, to strip knowledge, to control, to keep communities disconnected from understanding their own worth. And when he says, we was kept from the mind, he's talking about that systematic removal, keeping people in the dark, taking away the tools to build their own future. But here's the flip side. He's also showing us that knowledge is power. Reclaiming that wisdom is how you break free, how you win. This right here, family, this is why hip-hop is the blueprint. All right, now let's get into how Killah Priest flips the script on traditional teachings. He hits us with this gem. Why should you die to go to heaven? The earth is already in space. Yo, just marinate on that for a second, like why? Why do we gotta wait till afterlife to experience heaven? And that second part, the earth is already in space. Man, that's a mic drop. He's basically saying, what if this is it right here? What if heaven ain't some faraway place, but something we can tap into now? That's what makes Killah Priest so dope. He's not throwing religion out the window or anything. Nah, he's challenging us, forcing us to rethink the stuff we just take at face value. Like, it's not enough to follow blindly. He's saying, wake up, question it, dive deeper, find the truth for yourself, and that's powerful, man. And here's the wild thing. This is what hip-hop has always been about. It pokes at the status quo. It makes you feel some kind of way. It straight up makes you uncomfortable, but in the best way possible. And through that discomfort, it forces growth. It pushes you to see the world differently, to expand your mind past what you thought you knew. All right, let's talk about this bar that just lingers with you. Killah Priest says, "So study and be wise in these days of darkness." Yo, that's not just a lyric, that's straight up a life blueprint. Like, he's not just rapping, he's commanding. Study, learn, adapt. He's reminding us that in a world where distractions and misinformation come at you from every angle, the real flex, the real armor, is knowledge. And honestly, isn't that what hip-hop's roots have always been about? Passing down that knowledge, speaking truths that get buried, saying the things people might not want to hear but need to. Like KRS-One said, you gotta be hip to life and hop to the future. And then there's Nas, Lauryn Hill, Kendrick Lamar. Man, the legends use their bars to both elevate and educate. Killah Priest ain't doing anything different here. He's in that lineage, that tradition of conscious rap that makes you stop, think, and reflect. You know? This track, B.I.B.L.E. It's not about saying, look at me, I'm smart, or some preachy vibe. It's Killah Priest using his platform to drop wisdom bombs. It's him saying, yo, I've been through it, and here's what I've learned. Take it or leave it. But if you hold on to it, it's going to help you navigate this crazy world. That's what makes this track so powerful. It's not just entertainment, it's enlightenment. It's like a guidebook for survival in both the physical and spiritual sense. What I dig about B.I.B.L.E. is how it doesn't keep the message locked up. It hands it out freely like, here's the key. Use it. And that's how hip-hop becomes timeless. It's not about the beat or the year it dropped. It's about the message that ages like fine wine. Knowledge doesn't go out of style, family. All right, family, let's bring it all together now. B.I.B.L.E. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. It ain't just a song. Nah, it's a guide, a tool, and honestly, a reminder of how deep this hip-hop game can go. Killah Priest and GZA didn't just create music. They laid out a blueprint, a set of principles for how to navigate life. And man, if that ain't inspiring, I don't know what is. Here's the real takeaway, though. Hip-hop has always been about the power of words. Words change minds, move hearts, and spark revolutions. And right here, Killah Priest is showing us the impact of storytelling rooted in knowledge, self-reflection, and a relentless thirst for truth. That's the kind of energy we need in this crazy world. That's what builds legacy. So let me challenge you right now, fam. Take these lessons, soak them up, and apply them to your grind. Seek knowledge every day like it's the fuel for your hustle, 'cause it is. Question everything. You gotta flip the script. Think bigger and dig deeper. And most importantly, don't ever stop learning. Knowledge ain't just power. It's survival. It's freedom. It's the gateway to turning dreams into reality. And with that, we're wrapping things up for this episode of the Dream Hustle Podcast. Thank you for rocking with me, for tapping into this wisdom, and for keeping hip-hop alive in your hearts and minds. Remember, life is a test, but with the right instructions, you can ace it every single time. Until next time, it's your boy DJ Universe reminding you to dream big, hustle harder, and keep the culture alive. Peace and blessings. Y'all, one love.